Hello, welcome, YouTube people. I am Jess, I am the Lightheart Alchemist, and today we're going to talk about freedom. I was like, oh, next week's the 4th of July, maybe I should wait a week, and then I was like, Juneteenth was last week, so this is kind of perfect. Hi, I'm an American, and we like freedom. You probably heard that. I think that's mostly true, but I don't think we like it any more than any other human people. You know, everybody wants to be free, so yeah. When I sat down to start writing about freedom, I was like, all right, let's start with you. What does freedom mean to you? What is freedom? And the first thing I wrote was a healthy body, which says a lot, and I should just dig into that later. I amended it to a functional body because you really don't need to be healthy, just functional. But yeah, a healthy body, functional body, your own money, your own ideas, your right to decide for yourself, to find your truth, to be able to find your truth. And then I was looking up definitions for freedom and independence and autonomy, and basically sum those up in not being imprisoned or restrained, free from outside control, reliance, or influence. So basically, excuse me, the right to freedom is the right to have and exercise free will and not be controlled. Freedom is not entitlement. The right to freedom is not the right to be a jackass and face no consequences. It's not a right to act as if you own the place in every place, to subjugate others, to decide what the truth is. Freedom is for you to decide what your truth is and be able to express that, but it's not freedom to force your truth on others, because, you know, hopefully the idea is that others have that same freedom. If we're talking about America, you know, we're all supposed to be free. It's the land of the free or something. So I came up with something. Got a little sales pitch for you. If we are to claim that we value freedom, we must consider the rest. R-E-S-T. Respect, equality, safety, and truth. So, respect. I respect your right to freedom. I want you to respect my right to freedom. I cannot demand that you respect my freedom if I'm not respecting yours. Easy. That kind of leads us into the E, equality. We're both responsible for making sure this works. Neither of us, or nobody, should have more freedom. Should be equal. Safety, or security. I respect your right to find your truth without being fucked over by others, which includes myself. I am others. This ranges from things like reckless driving to lying ass, backstabbing ass friends. So I try not to be those people. I try to drive like a sane person. Whether I am or not is debatable. But I at least try to drive like that because I care about everybody's safety. And then T is truth. I think we need to value truth above all things, cling to it whenever necessary, or whenever possible. Without truth, we suffer in our ability to decide things. How is it a decision if you don't actually know what your options are? In that situation, if somebody has manipulated the choices to make you see things a certain way, how is that fair or safe, or how is that you being respected? You weren't given the option to decide for yourself, so I really believe truth is necessary for freedom. And then I just finished Andor for the second time. And Mon Mothma's speech is epic, so I was thinking about that, and I'm just gonna finish this off with part of that speech. Of all the things at risk, the loss of an objective reality is perhaps the most dangerous. The death of truth is the ultimate victory of evil. When truth leaves us, when we let it slip away, when it is ripped from our hands, we become vulnerable to the appetite of whatever monster screams the loudest. Mon Mothma. I was really excited to see that she's like in other stuff, like she was in Rogue One. Anyway, so yeah, consider the rest. Let me know if you think it's silly or if you disagree. I like to discuss things. But yeah, freedom. Freedom isn't a right to infringe on other people's freedoms. We need to respect other people, recognize that we are all equal, keep each other safe, and be honest. I don't know why that's hard. So, this one was fun for me. I hope it helps. You guys have a good day. Be good and be good at it. And I will see you for the next one.